The day the punk rocker saved Thanksgiving dinner. I am a perfectionist. My house is spotless, my schedules are color-coded, and I had very specific expectations for my son's future wife. So when David brought home Roxy, I almost fainted. Roxy had pink hair, full sleeves of tattoo, and rode a loud, obnoxiously green motorcycle. She was a bass player in a local punk band. I smiled politely, but inside, I was horrified. I spent 3 months finding excuses not to invite her over. Then came Thanksgiving. I had been prepping the turkey for 3 days. I put it in the oven, set the timer, and went to arrange the centerpieces. 2 hours later, I opened the oven door to baste the bird, ice cold. The heating element had completely died. I had a full-blown meltdown. I was sitting on the kitchen floor crying into a dish towel. 20 guests were arriving in an hour, and I was staring at a raw turkey. Suddenly, Roxy walks into the kitchen. She assesses the situation, looks at the raw bird, and doesn't panic. She just kneels down next to me, hands me a tissue, and softly asks, "Mrs. Higgins, have you ever had Peking duck?" I just stared at her. Before I could answer, she whips out her phone, calls a spot in Chinatown she knows, and orders enough food to feed an army. Then, she turns on my kitchen speaker, puts on some classic Motown, and pulls me off the floor. When the guests arrived, there was no turkey. We ate dumplings, lo mein, and crispy ducks straight out of the cardboard takeout boxes. Roxy spent the whole night making us roar with laughter, telling hilarious stories about her band's broken down tour van. I laughed so hard, I snorted ginger ale. Turns out, she wasn't a delinquent, she was just fearless, and honestly, my son is lucky to have her.